Okay, Google. Turn on bedroom light.
Sure, turning on the bedroom light.
Today we live in a world where everything is one button press away thanks to the increasing presence of smartphones in our daily lives. Our smartphones help us automate redundant tasks and enable us to control our TVs, lights, kitchen appliances, and much more so that we have more time for the things that matter in life. Today, I will show you how you can automate your bedroom lights or any household appliance in a very affordable way and control them remotely with Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa. So that, for example, next time when you get in your bed, you can conveniently turn off or on your lights without leaving your comfy bed. So let's start. As said, I will show you how to do this the cheap way and how to upgrade your current light system without purchasing expensive Wi-Fi connected smart bulbs. So to do this, you will need to purchase the following piece of hardware: the Sonoff Basic Wi-Fi Smart Switch. So what this device enables you to do is to automate and remotely control your existing lights and household appliances. You can buy the Sonoff on different websites like for example AliExpress, GearBest and etc. I bought mine on GearBest for around $5 and of course I will leave a link to it in the description below. In terms of tools, you will need two screwdrivers, one slotted and one Phillips screwdriver, and wire cutters. And that's practically it. But before we start our small DIY project, let me first show you what the Sonoff Smart Switch is and what it's capable to do. In the box you will get the Sonoff Smart Switch, the wire covers and screws, and an instruction manual on both English and Chinese. The device itself is made of plastic and it's about 3 inches or 8 centimeters long, 1 inch or 3 centimeters wide, and 0.8 inches or 2 centimeters high. Please bear this in mind if you're planning to install the smart switch in, let's say, a ceiling light where you don't have a lot of space. This smart switch can connect with services like Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, IFTT, and Nest. In terms of functionality, this smart switch enables you to remotely control your lights or appliances, set specific time schedules, create scenes, and of course share the controls with other users in your household. It operates on 90 to 250 volts with a maximum current of 10 amps. A small disclaimer here, please take this in consideration when trying to connect the Sonoff Smart Switch on stronger household appliances because it can damage them or even potentially cause a fire. Okay, let's now roll up our sleeves and start. To light up my bedroom, I use these cheap IKEA standing lights. Of course, I will link them in the description as well. Installing the smart switch in them is quite easy because they have an easily accessible electricity cord. As already said, you can install the smart switch also on the ceiling or side wall lights, but just make sure that there is enough space for the smart switch to be mounted. First, make sure that everything is plugged out and switched off. Now you need to cut the cable in half and peel off the rubber cover with a scalpel knife. Please don't follow my example here because this is the easiest way how to get stitches on your finger. Next, you need to peel off the rubber cover from the phase and ground wire. You can use as well a scalpel knife for this if you do not have the appropriate tools. On the smart switch, first remove the cable covers and note the input and output connectors. After that, loosen up the connector screws so that you can plug in the wires. I will start with the input side. Again, make sure you're connecting the wires in the right side of the smart switch. In my case, the brown wire is phase and the blue one is ground. Give the wire ends a small twist so that they don't spread while connecting them. Connect the phase wire to the input indicator indicated as L and screw in the connector to secure the cable in place, and the ground connector indicated as N. Give the cables a small wiggle just to make sure that they are screwed in correctly. Now repeat the same for the output side. Now screw in the cable covers, which will give additional support to the wires. After everything is connected, test everything by plugging in the electricity cord to the power outlet and hit the switch. If everything is okay, the green LED indicator should start blinking. Now you can put back everything together and hide the smart switch. Okay, now let's connect the smart switch to your smartphone. In order to do that, first download and install the EV-Link application from the App Store. I will link both the Android and iOS version in the description. After that, you need to register and log in to the application. On the home screen, you will see all of your smart switch enabled devices, and as you can see, I already have one set up. But in order to pair our new light, you have to do the following. On the app home screen, click the plus sign and the application will select the default Wi-Fi pairing mode. To trigger the pairing mode on the smart switch, press and hold the pairing button until it starts flashing. Then in the application, press next and select your Wi-Fi and type in your Wi-Fi password. Please note here that in order to pair the smart switch with the application, your wireless network has to be set to 2.4G. After pairing is done, you can switch back the network to 5G and it will work without any problems. It's just the setup phase that requires the network to be set to 2.4G. After that, press next and wait for the device to get recognized. Now give the device a name. I named my bedroom light, but you can name yours however you want. And there you have it, your light is paired. Now a quick test, and as you can see it works instantly. I would also recommend you to do an over-the-air firmware update for the smart switch. I know that the application does not have the best looking UI, but it gets the job done. I tried to pair the smart switch over other apps such as Smart Life, but it didn't work, so we are stuck with this application. Okay, let's now make this light really smart and convenient by pairing it with Google Assistant. To do that, go to your Google Assistant settings and go into the Home Control options. There you want to look for the Smart WiLink application and link it with Google Assistant. To do that, just log into the application and authorize it. Now our bedroom light should appear on the list, and now it's important to assign it to a room. If you have multiple lights in the same room, do this for all of them because then it will enable you to control all of them at once. And that's it, our light is now connected to Google Assistant. For Amazon Alexa, it will probably require a similar setup. So let's test it out now. Okay Google, turn on bedroom light.
Sure, turning on the bedroom light.
Additionally, in the Google Assistant settings, you can also set routines for certain parts of the day and set a sequence of actions that get triggered when you say a specific keyword, like for example, good morning, good night, or I'm home, and etc. For example, when you go to sleep and say, okay Google, good night, Google will tell you what's the weather forecast for tomorrow, your calendar events, it will ask you to set the alarm, and etc. It will practically look something like this. Okay Google, good night.
Tomorrow in Antwerp, it'll be mostly sunny, with a high of 24 and a low of 13. There's nothing on your calendar for tomorrow. What time should I set the alarm for?
8 in the morning.
Okay, your alarm's set for tomorrow at 8 a.m. Good night, Dario.
Okay guys, I hope I encouraged you to try something like this yourself. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe because more videos are coming up. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.